Hello guys, and welcome to another grounded video. This is my fifth one. Today I'm going to show you guys my ultimate base. I think I finally figured out the base that I freaking love. So let's there we go. Let's see if it will load. Righty. So hot out today. Okay.
Hey, I'm Willow Branch.
Let's take a look. Alright, so I am in my bedroom. So I have set this up is mine row, and then if I get 3 other people to join me, this will be each of theirs. And I've even stockpiled it with weapons and armor for them, with level 7 armor and a couple level 5 gear. Each one has it, but is different. So if anyone likes to join, just let me know. Anywho, let's take a look. So through this door, this is my storage area. Right here is all the upgrade stuff required for upgrades for any reason. I have the level 1s, the level 2s, and the level 3s, which when you mix with sap, when you unlock stuff, by the way, there is spoilers. You will mix them with sap to make more brittle plating, strong, sturdy plating, and extreme plating. I think it's extreme plating. Let's see. I haven't unlocked the last recipe yet. Supreme whetstone and stuff. So, anyhow, and then over here I have my bug section. Mostly bugs are over here. There's a few bugs over here, but most of my bugs are here. So I've got red ants, black ants, fire ants. Spoilers, just so you know, there's infected ants in New Game Plus, and then the ant queen parts. As of right now, all I have are the pheromones. We've got the fuzziness, which I put all the fuzz in. We've got ticks fangs, ladybug heads, termites, mosquitoes, wasps, fireflies, moth. And then on the top row, I have for the 4 bosses. Broodmother, mantis, wasp queen, and infected broodmother. And then over here, I got most of my grass stuff on the front bottom row. I've got some tough gunk, wasp paper, feathers, flower petal. Ooh, do I have any? Ooh, I do. And then up here is my rope section. So anything that's rope will be up here. And then I've got gum, my leather's on the top row. And then over here, I've got my mushroom stuff for making bricks. This one is my slurry. I had to get a new one because I'm filling it way too fast. And then mushroom bricks, acorns, my different types of, like, acorns, pine cones, and burr. And then up here I've got some random stuff, my arrow stuff, water stuff is in this section right here. So pretty organized. Up here I've got my basic armors that I use most of the time. I'm going to probably go get the termite later on. The termite king, so I can make the wizard hat. And then as you go back up here, this is where my ovens are, which if you look, it reaches all materials. So I can make whatever I need when I need to without having to search for stuff. Here's my slurry makers or grinders. I only have 3 repair glue things because don't really need more than that. And then over here we've got an entire stock of spinning wheels. Right now I think I've got some lint making. And then we go up here and then we have our smoothie station, which can also reach everything. And then I have my cookery over here so I can make what I need to when I need to. Ooh, looks like I might need to go get some berry chunks. I'm running low. And then I've got some of my roasting spits. My fridges are over here. I've got one for roasts, one for meals, and one for raw meat. I have these up here. That way if I need to grind plant fiber, I just fill them up and turn these into plant fiber. Up here is where my water is. And then this is where I keep stock of my entire food collection. Acorn bits, honeydew, nectar. This is anything during an event for the month. I do have some rainbow chucks, so if anybody decides they join me and they want they want a lucky hat, we'll be able to make some. And then I've got my hot dogs, the apples, the cookies, the donuts. I have jerky in here. I have algae in here. The mushrooms, I call them shrooms because they look like shrooms. And then we got our smoothies. And I have the algae because I make soothing syrup probably more than any other thing. And I do have mussel sprouts. I will need to make a garden soon. But up here is my water droplets. So I have those 3 down there. And then when they get empty, I just hit this guy. And the scream makes all the water droplets fall. I have my jerky up here. And then we go back downstairs. And down here, I have the best flooring possible. So whenever I get raided, they always like to come from the bottom. So I have this, so then they have to go through this before they can get up through here. And then if you go over here, I have my 3 ant pets. I got Anthony the my fire ant. I have Stitch, my black ant, and Billy the Destroyer, my red ant. And then you go down here, and then I have one zip line going here. I have it covered for protection because sometimes when you get raided, they like to go after your zip lines. And then we go over here, and then I have these for in case I need to build. And then I've got a bunch of sap collectors, which looks like it's time to collect. So let's go ahead and do that. Get some collection. I do this probably every time I log on. And then every couple of days of in-game time, I'll come and do it again. Oh, and if you hear that weird clicking noise, that is the infected wolf spider. He's around here somewhere. I can hear him. Yeah, you can hear him walking, making that little clicking noise. I think he's down there. Maybe? I hear him. Where is he? We'll go find him later. I want to go drop this off. Anywho, this is my base. I have played this game numerous times. Oh, and I have an extra crafting station in case I'm on it and someone else needs to like upgrade. They can upgrade. It does reach everything, so which is nice. Yeah, see, it reaches everything. And because when you make your crafting station, it can access 156 chests, yeah. So it can access everything within a certain range. So that's why I have certain things down, and then I have things go up, so then it reaches everything. That way I'm not having to go, like, run over here, grab something, run over there, grab something, and then come over to the crafting station and craft it. If you have your thing pretty close, I know a lot of people don't do that, but organization in this game is very helpful. Like, if I want to make a great ant sword, anti-lion sword, I can make it. It accesses everything. Ooh, I have a 95 silk rope. And then anything I need to make, I can make it. Which, this is my next weapon I'm going to make. But, I love this weapon right here. I have it. I cannot pronounce that name, but it has lifesteal. It is a sword. I have this on the Sour Path, and combined with the Volatile Fang, which you can steal from the Infected Wolf Spider, which I just got this yesterday, which is finally, after trying to get it forever, finally got it. And then I have this Blade Master, so Sword Master. Attacking creatures with a sword temporarily moves your exhaustion timer. I got Coup de Grace for critical hit. I just unlocked Trapper Peeper yesterday for finding 20 gold cards. So I got Yoked Blows level 1. I have Cardio Fan, so I'm recovering stamina quick. And then this is the kicker. Shocking Dismissal is amazing. I will show you what this does. So, every time you successfully block, it basically, after a certain amount of hits, you have a chance of causing a shock. And I call it Thor's Revenge. So let's see if we can find him. Still haven't found that trinket yet, but there he is. So, I'm going to show you what this does. Oops. This is what it causes. And then I have Volatile Fang. See how fast I took him out? Now, imagine that, but with this weapon against a Black Widow. You saw how fast I took that guy out? So, yesterday, I used this combination. I slaughtered a Black Widow. And because I have the lifesteal, I don't really have to worry about it poisoning me. I heal too fast, and once I get to higher New Game Pluses and I make that healing go better, oh, there's nothing gonna stop me with this weapon. At least till New Game Plus 4. And then you get random weapons from... infused weapons from bosses, which is also spoiler. So, just so you know. Anywho, this is my base. This is my guy. Anyways, I thought I'd like to show everybody what's going on. Anywho, I'm going to log off this and probably start a new stream. I just wanted this one, so if anybody needed ideas for some bases, you're more than welcome to borrow any of my ideas. Anyways, feel free, and thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.